Hello, I'm LuNEJuNE. This is going to be a very quick video, so there probably won't be a lot of editing. And I also need to do something quick, so this will be a very short video. Hopefully I won't ramble too long. Um, I was going to upload a video on me playing with my new class 13 Holy Sword. But turns out today they released an update preview, and I was going to react to it. However, after skimming through the video and just seeing a bunch of people freaking out on Discord, apparently they revamped co-op like entirely. So it's like a completely different mode now. So the previous co-op game mode that we used to know and love, that's pretty much gone. And the way they revamped is, I think, a little bit controversial because this is a big change. I mean, the PvP, each time PvP got a rework or like a revamp or an update, PvP was still PvP. I mean, the random missions kind of like changed everything, but besides that, like it was still a decent change. I mean, I'd say it's okay. But with this new co-op change, in my opinion, once again, I didn't really look deep into it. I just skimmed over stuff. I I don't think I really like this change because I feel like a co-op would be a little bit more stressful. You'll see in a bit in the video, but they made it so that the average game time is shorter and you will get a lot more rewards during that short period, but the bosses are harder and just everything in general is harder. And I kind of liked co-op because it was a very casual experience for me, and the fact that I can just pretty much AFK like the rest of the match and I can go work on something else or play something else was a big factor whenever I play co-op. However, this update pretty much changes that, and pretty much I think is I think what they're leaning towards on is to make co-op more of an active gameplay more than an AFK one, because a lot of top runs and a lot of runs in general, like farming, you just get set up and you're done. You AFK the rest of the match like 3 to 4 hours, and then you come back, get cards, do the same thing, repeat. I think they're kind of changing that. Once again, my initial thoughts aren't very positive. I wouldn't say I hate it. My thoughts aren't that, concrete, and they're not really that solid at the moment. Besides, I didn't even like watch the video fully, but it might be a little bit too much. Let's just say, like the gameplay might have changed a little too much. PvP we had changes like every now and then, but co-op we never had a change, or like we haven't had a single update in terms of co-op for like a solid year or 2 years, in fact. I think the last update we got was adding Gravitor in the boss roster, and that's it. That was it. And I don't even know when Gravitor was first released. Let me just first check when Gravitor was first released. I'm sorry. It seems like Gravitor was released 2 years ago. I don't know the exact time, but I'm pretty sure that was the last and final update for co-op. And for 2 years, we had a pretty stable, or in my opinion, I thought it was a very stable and relaxing gameplay. Apparently, they're changing that now, which I'm welcoming changes, but I never had any complaints on the original co-op, and I will definitely miss it if it deviates from the previous gameplay. So anyway, let's just go quickly check this video. Let's quickly react. It's only a minute. And I'll be heading out my way. Yeah. So let's go. I don't think I really need the thing. Alright, yeah, forging dice. This is another thing, but I'll get into forging dice later. I think the main section here is the co-op mode rework and the co-op challenge closed. Like, I think these two are the main parts of the update that will drastically change random dice. Alright, forging season. Well, that's a cool emblem, I'm not gonna lie. So, the forging dice, once again, I'll get into this in a future video. I'll actually just make a separate video on forging dice when it comes out, or I'll make a update review or summary video. So I'm just gonna skip this because I don't have a lot of time. Yeah, we're just gonna go straight into co-op. So now here it says you can obtain extra cards based on each wave cleared. Starting from wave 112, you get twice the cards. Starting from wave 500, you get 3 times, and 1001 4 times, and 1501 5 times. Yeah, they are drastically increasing, and I mean, let me just read this real quick. Co-op challenge mode is now closed permanently. Like, there is no co-op challenge mode anymore. So basically, this update, to sum it up, they are merging the normal co-op game mode and the challenge game mode combined, kinda. And that's the part that I'm not sure if I quite like it, because I don't really like challenge mode. And the reason for that was the ever ramping up in difficulty, like each wave you clear, and the fact that it's just more challenging, and like I just feel like the 1.5 times multiplier is not worth it, right? For the most part. I just want a smooth, relaxing gameplay, and I just don't want to deal with like Berserk Leons like at wave 3, right? In the normal co-op, the monster HP, move speed, I don't know why they have this as MOV SPD, they could just wrote movement speed, and card acquisition rate increased at specific waves, and boss skill cooldown is reduced. Now, the monster HP increase is basically like challenge mode, move speed as well. Card acquisition rate increase, it's this right here you see. And boss skill cooldown is reduced. Now, this is another part that's controversial. Like, what do you mean boss skill cooldown is reduced? Does it mean when the boss spawns, it'll use abilities immediately? Because I certainly would not want that. I mean, I just got my hands on my class 13 Holy Sword, and I don't get to see the thousands and thousands of waves anymore. That's kind of sad. Anyway, next, if the game ends at or below wave 111, the play count is not deducted. So they are adding a new play count per day. It says right here, one play count equals one co-op ticket. Will recharge once every 5 hours. So another thing that got me thinking was, what happens to the 5 tickets that we get? Or in my case, since I have premium, the 10 tickets. Do we still start at 10, and does it just recharge every 5 hours, or how does it work? Right? I really don't like any of these changes, to be honest, but we'll move on. We'll live. All right. Yep. There's more. So as you can see, every time like you reach a certain wave, it'll have like the death mode or the death waves in PvP, similar to that appear. Difficulty increased. Card reward is increased. Monster HP is increased. Monster speed is also increased. Boss skill cooldown is decreased. I still don't know how much. Hopefully it's not game breaking, like if a knight spawns and immediately it uses ability. I hope that's not the case. The card acquisition rate per co-op has been balanced to be similar to the rate before the rework. So not only that co-op is harder, but you also just get the same amount of cards that you previously got. So, okay. The overall playtime has been reduced. Yeah, of course, you're killing off players quickly. That are earlier wave. Co-op tickets cannot be recharged with ads or diamonds. So, this means that there is only a limited amount of games you could put in per day. It says it recharges every 5 hours, which means if you start with one charge, at max, let's just say you don't eat or sleep or get tired, you would get only 4 runs per day, which, to be frank with you, I think it's kind of hard squishing in 4 runs per day in general right now. So this actually might be decent. But think about it. You're limited to 5 or you're limited to 4, and also at the same time you have to wait 5 hours to play another match. And I've also heard that this does not work, or the cooldown time does not decrease when you're in a game. So after you got out of a co-op match, the 5-hour timer ticks from then. I think it's 5 hours. Recharge once every 5 hours. Yeah. Co-op tickets cannot be. Yeah. I already read that. Co-op tickets do not recharge while playing co-op. There it is. Yeah. I don't know. This could be the end of co-op mode. This could be the end of random dice for me, honestly. I mean, if I play co-op mode and it just feels like a challenge mode 2.0, and like the game is like too short, then I don't know if I want to play anymore. It would be better for streams. Like I can probably stream a lot more co-op games if I start off with 10 tickets instead of 1. But other than that, this might honestly just be it. Like I might not play this game. If I play co-op and it feels like it's just challenge mode 2.0, I'm probably gonna quit this game. Because I don't play PvP, I don't play any of the arcade modes, I don't really play any events or whatever. The only thing that still got me going was co-op. And the fact that like on just a random afternoon I can just hop on random dice and grind some cards, right? But apparently if I need to actually stress my ass trying to survive each wave due to the ever increasing monster HP and like the speed increase, I don't know if I want to play that anymore. Cause that was for challenge co-op. That's why it was there, to separate it from the normal casual co-op. So let me know what you guys think of this new change. I mean, there's also Gold Wave, but I'm not gonna go into that in this video. But yeah, those are my initial thoughts. I do not like it. I feel negatively towards this change. I hope they don't. I honestly just hope they don't do this update. Honestly, just add the foraging dice and Gold Wave, whatever. Just please don't change co-op. I think that's about it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Leave a comment down below what you think of this update, and that's pretty much it. This could be it. Anyway, I'll see you all next time. Stay tuned for that update summary video that I'll be making in a few days. And that's it. I'll see you all next time. Peace.